Hello there assassins, welcome back to another Wheel Assassin guide. Thank you so much for joining me on today's tutorial. Here we do have a three-part tiny series tutorial where I'm going to be going ahead and teaching you guys how to build the awesome Moon Knight in Minecraft. These are of course bust models because I think it was best to represent Moon Knight in this way just for now, and also it was really quick to sort of get out there. Here we have Moon Knight himself, the Mark Spector version of Moon Knight with his sort of Egyptian kind of armor with the sort of mummified looking gauntlets there for his arms, and then the mummified eyes as well. They glow of course in the center. We have ourselves the moon insignia represented with a golden helmet there, which looks really cool from a distance, which is kind of a unique thing. And then up here we have the moon insignia with the quartz stairs as well. So this is the hooded version of Moon Knight, the Mark Spector version like I said. He's also got his cloak on, and his hood of course around his eyes and everything, looking really badass and awesome. In this second part of this mini thing, we will go over here and we'll be building ourselves Stephen Grant's version of Moon Knight. So he's in the suit of course, and you can add in the glowing eyes if you want to. He's also got the moon insignia on the top there, and then a little sort of napkin or handkerchief sticking out of his waistcoat pocket, with a tie on of course. And then finally in part 3, we will go down this way, a little bit further towards the moon, and build ourselves Stephen or Mark in Minecraft as well. So you can have all three of these guys together, and I'm sure they'll look really cool as well. So yeah, we're going to start off by building Moon Knight himself. Let's go ahead and grab some materials and get started with probably the most complex out of the three. Let's go for it. So then, to get us started on the main man himself, we're going to take ourselves these materials. We will start by grabbing ourselves some white wool, some pillar quartz block, some smooth quartz slab, some block of netherite, some golden helmets, an item frame, deep slate, and some white banners as well. I'm going to go over here, so I'm beside my original one. I'm going to firstly take my deep slate and I'm going to build 3, as you can see from before, then 3 up again. Then I'll do 2 diagonally on both sides, out the front and back of the build. Now then, we're going to alternate between our pillar quartz block and our white wool to represent the sort of Egyptian, kind of looks like bandages that they put around mummies and whatnot. So we're trying to represent that just here. We're going to go ahead and firstly build ourselves 2 pillars, just to their side like so, with 2 walls, and this end one can go up by 1. We'll then stick ourselves a pillar just here, 1, 2 wall maybe just there, and you can even do a pillar just there if you want to as well. Okay, now we'll continue forward and then we'll work around the back afterwards. If you want to stick yourself a pillar or a block just there so you can stick one forward, then feel free to do so. I'm going to have to stick one just here because I want to stick a pillar that way, but I don't want this part showing on the front really. So we're going to go for the stripes only. I'll build it along for 2. So it's now like that. I'll drop it down for 2 wall, and then down 1 more. So it's going past these 2 pillars like so. Brilliant. I'm going to build this along again for 2 more. Pillars in here for 2. And then I'm going to drop down for a final 2 down here. Then I'll do myself 1, 2 white wool, and 2 more to the left side. I'll do 2 pillars in here with a wool on top, just to block in. A pillar just here, a slab just here, a white wool here and here, and then I want to do a pillar just back there. So I'm going to stick a block just here so I can get my pillar going that way. Awesome. That is looking good. Let's do ourselves 2 wool just here to make the same sort of shape there, as you can see. Now down the space down here, we'll do 1 white wool, a block of netherite with an item frame on, and then our golden helmet on its side with the, well, this right side will be at the top, just there. So it represents the moon from a distance away. Brilliant. Now we want to make another arm, so we'll do ourselves a block just behind the block, 2 more pillars out this way, 2 walls going up like so, 1 pillar this way, 2 deep slate below it, 3 by 2 layers of deep slate just diagonally off from that one, and 2 more down there. We then want to go ahead and build ourselves behind this arm 3 lots of white wool in a 2 block range, and then we're going to stack this up as well, like so. Perfect. And now around the corner here, stick ourselves 2 more white walls. As you can see, we go ahead and stick ourselves a pillar in the middle, and another white wall just that side. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to flip ourselves round to one of the shoulders. Pick a shoulder. I think I'm going to start with, let's go with, I'm going to go maybe this side over here. So this will be Moon Knight's left side. Okay, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go to this pillar just here, sticking a wall behind it like so, and a wall again with one more pillar. I'll do 2 more walls this way, with 2 more walls behind it. A pillar is going to go here, so firstly we'll go ahead and stick ourselves, you can actually do some white wall if you want, all the way up to there, so 3. Then a pillar just in there. Then I'm going to replace this one with a white wall, just to keep it nice and samey with my original. I'm going to transfer this one to a pillar, oops, like so. And then we've actually done most of the back already, so I'm going to flip my picture around again, because to reteach myself I always take some pictures. Let's go ahead and stick a white wall just here, and then on top of the deep slate a pillar like so. We then want to go ahead and build ourselves another bunch of white wall here with a pillar next to the deep slate. Then we'll do 2 more white wall and 2 out, and on the other side as well, 2 more and 2 out, like so. Here let's do ourselves a pillar with 2 white wall to the right. On the opposite side, do yourself a pillar on this one, and then 2 more, 3 more actually, white wall to the left. Then fill in these 2 with pillar. And then we just want to go ahead and fill in the silhouette here with our white wall. And you can only imagine what this will be. It's of course the cape. So we'll take our white banners just to make this into a 3D shape just here. Make it look really cool. And you can even add some down here as well, just so it looks like it goes further than the grass below it. Amazing. I didn't do that in my original, but that's actually a better detail for this one. Brilliant. Okay, and now we have ourselves the baseline for building Moon Knight. Alright, what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to swap out a couple materials, so I'll refresh them, and I'll let you know what I've done. Let's get some more. Alright then, guys, so I've just grabbed myself some pillar quartz block again, some white wall once again, some smooth quartz stairs, some dead tube coral block, and some sea lanterns as well. The sea lanterns are entirely optional. You can use yourself white concrete if you want to, even another glowing material. But I went with sea lanterns because they're mostly white on the inside, and so they look like Moon Knight himself and his beady glowing eyes. And imagine that coming at you at like full pelt in the night sky. That would be pretty scary. So let's go ahead and put ourselves 3 pillars in here, so that one is covered behind the slab just here. That way we can add ourselves 3 white wool on top of those, with an upside down stair on both sides. Whew. Then we'll go ahead and stick ourselves a white wool on both of these, with pillar quartz in the middle, and then stairs upside down on both sides like so. Oops. Like so. Messes up twice, but like so. Then we'll do ourselves white wool here and on this side as well. And then I think that's about 5 more pillars in the middle. Remember to go along like this and not forward like that. Brilliant. Okay, we need to go back from this, so we'll go back behind these ones, adding in 1 blocks. And then this way we can stack up 2 behind them, and on top, like so. We'll then take our coral and we'll place ourselves 2 on both sides, and then a block into one another, like so. You can then take 2 down in the middle. Then these little cubby holes we can add in eyes with sea lanterns, like so, so it kind of looks like he's smiling at the moment. So we need to make this look a bit more menacing. We'll take some white wool here, then we'll go for 3 with that middle one connected. Then we'll do ourselves 1, 2 and 3 on both sides like so, and then finalize it with 1 at the top. So you've kind of got like a little hoop in there. Almost looks like an O with like a pointy thing at the bottom, and then connecting to the 2 eyes diagonally. Here let's stick ourselves a stair, then an upside down stair just like so, and that will build the moon insignia for Moon Knight's head and cloak. Fill it up behind there with 2 white wool for the silhouette. Okay then, guys, so the next thing to do is to come down on both sides of this insignia by adding ourselves white wool just from the top down, second block down. Then we'll do ourselves a pillar on both sides because we're going to make this... Oh no, we won't. Let's only do it on the 1. Over on this side we'll add in 2 white wool instead. Then maybe in here just add in that pillar. Sort of switch up a little bit. Then we'll go for a white wall here, so it diagonally connects to that one. And then we'll do the same on this side. So next to this pillar, 2 white wall. Back here on the coral, you can add in yourself white wall just there and a pillar just here. And the other side as well. So we'll do 2 more white wall with a pillar. So it just finishes up the back nicely, leaving no gaps, which we don't want. Then we'll add in ourselves white wall here connected and 2 down. So it diagonally connects to the mask of the hood. Then we'll add in 1 and 2 down on this side as well. Perfect. Okay, the next thing to do is to kind of go around the back of the head and start to build up the sides and whatnot. Now this does get tricky, so definitely stay tuned. Okay, so firstly, we want to go to just next to the previous stairs, as you can see. So we're going to build like just diagonally across from them, which is a little bit awkward. So if you want to stick yourself some white wool on both these bottom ones, and that way you can stick a stair anchored just out from the previous ones, like this. And we can also get in ourselves the shoulders by adding in 2 more white wool behind the stairs. Stick yourself some more white wool on top of the upside down stairs, and then you can stick yourself these ones again. If you want to use yourself some pillars, feel free to do so, but I'm going to keep mine off for now. Cool. Now then, on top of these stairs you can go, oh actually let's build 2 more layers with these ones. There we go. And now we can come back to these upside down stairs and build 1, 2, 3 on this side with a pillar this way. I'm going to drop down over here and I'm going to build myself an upside down stair with 1 normal on top. I know that is really weird, but we're making it look like the hood at the back here isn't connected to the face, which we don't want to look like, because otherwise it would just look like a big blob on top of his head. And we want to make sure that it looks 3D, but also how it should in the TV show. Great. Let's go ahead and take ourselves 3 more white wool on top of these, like so. Then we'll do ourselves a pillar quartz just here. 1, 2, 3, 4. White wool just out from it. 2 more going up on this right side. And then we'll go back in ourselves right the way to the front again, like so. We'll take 2 more white wool up this way, and then 2 more pillar quartz in that one just there. We'll do 1 white wool up here, diagonally from the front, so a block back, and then 2 more pillars just up here, and that will finish up that side, just there. Inwards now, we'll take 2 white wool here and 2 up, so they finish up the silhouette. Behind the quartz, do 2 more, and then 2 up again, with 1 on this side. Now we're going to stick ourselves a pillar quartz just here, but we're going to have to stick it with this side facing, so that when you look at the front, it won't be like that and it will look pretty cool. So it's going to be a little bit awkward to get this in the right place, so we'll have to stick 2 wool behind it, so we can stick that one forward. That's alright though, because we're actually going to stick ourselves 2 more wool just in here anyways, and then 1, 2 just in there too, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. It's a bit weird when you're looking at it from the side, but on the front it doesn't look that bad. So yeah, that's great. Okay, now back here, we'll do a similar thing by going 1, 2 wool, 1, 2, and then a 3rd one to the left, like so. Brilliant. Okay, let's spin around to the back. Over here, it's looking a bit like a mess, but it's fine, we can get this sorted out. We'll stick ourselves an entire row of 5 wool, just like so, and then we'll go back in from the right side to 4. Then we'll stick 1 pillar quartz to the left side, a wool here with 2 pillar quartz, 2 wools this side. Then we want to do ourselves a wool just about here with 2 this way, then 2 pillar quartz again. Let's go for another wool just this way, 2 more quartz this way, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wool that way. Then we want to build 2 more up this way on the right side, 2 pillar quartz, then we'll fill along for the wool again in this gap, and then we're going to go diagonally up from this one with more pillar quartz. So we'll start with 1 white wool, 2 more pillar quartz, white wool to finish that up. Then we'll come in from the left side, we'll go for, firstly I'm just going to swap this out for a pillar quartz like so. Oh, should I maybe do that there? Let's just check. Don't want to mess up, so just go quickly look at this. Think you messed up. I hope I haven't, but no. Okay, let's just leave it as normal for now. We'll come back to that in a second. Let's go for some more wool this way, and then as we get to the end over here, you can just stick yourself a pillar quartz just there. So it goes just above those two, leaving a gap block. A block gap even. Then we'll stick 2 more wool in here, and then we want to do 2 more quartz up here. Oh, I think I see what I've done here. We're going to stick ourselves a... Ah, what a donut. Look at what I've done here. I made a little bit of a mess. We're going to stick 1 block just here. 1, 2, 3 on this side. We'll bring the quartz along there. 1, 2 white walls. And then we'll move this along. So we'll go for 1 quartz, swapping out for wool. 1 quartz, swapping out for wool, like so. And then we can add in our 1 on this side, if we want to. You don't actually have to, as long as you have the shape and everything in there, it's all good. So I'm just going to swap that one around to this way. Yep. Stick my wool back in there, and then a quartz there. Perfect. I'll fly back so you can just see what I've done, and then if you need to pause to check it out and copy this, feel free to do so, guys. Awesome. It really doesn't matter where you place these, but I like to be nice and symmetrical with my original build. I think it's like an OCD, so just want to make sure everything looks exactly the same, which can be a problem sometimes. Let's do 2 more white wool to the right here at the top, and then 1, 2, 3, a block into the right. Let's do a pillar just here. Then we'll stick ourselves 2 white wool, going back from that one, with 1 here. 1 pillar quartz this way, so when you're looking at the side it will be fine. Or you could even just flip it around the right way, so from the back it will look cool. Either way you want to do it, go for it. Then we want to go back in from this whole section, a couple blocks just by 2, then add in some white wool. Brilliant. Let's spin around to this side again. So then down here, let's do ourselves above the normal stair. 1, 2, 3, 4 white wool. 2 pillars. 1, 2 pillars in like so. Sorry, white wool. A pillar just here with white wool on top and besides it. This one can be filled up to the front. Here we'll do 2 more pillar, 1 white wool, and then 4 white wools across the top. Blah, blah, blah. Then we'll stick ourselves another white wool in here, and then this one up here we'll do 2 white wools behind that one, 2 pillars that way, and then we'll go back in for 2 more white walls, and then down in this gap you can just fill it up with a white wall, as we did for the other side. And then pretty much the front, sorry, on the top, we just smooth that over, as you can see here. So nothing too fancy, we just really go for like a normal everyday thing. Maybe just add in a couple pillars if you want to, just so that it looks kind of cool at the top there. Yeah, not really necessary, only if you want to. So I might just do that as well. And then bingo, you have yourself Moon Knight in Minecraft, and it wasn't too terribly difficult, he says after multiple mistakes, but I hope I hope it went well for you guys. Awesome. Well, there we are, guys. Thank you so much for watching this first part in my Moon Knight small mini-series. The next episode will of course be Steven's version of Moon Knight, and it shouldn't be too difficult. It should be quite a small tutorial. The reason I didn't put all these 3 together is so that you could refer to each one individually. So if say someone wanted to build Moon Knight himself but not the rest of them, you know, they don't have to trawl through the entire video and try and find the one they want. So the reason I'm going to be making 3 separate ones is for that very reason. So yeah, thank you so much for your support and for supporting these videos. Take care of yourselves, guys. Please drop a like if you did enjoy this one. If you're new around here and you are interested in more Marvel tutorials coming in the future, please consider joining the Assassin Hood today for free by subscribing. Come and join the nerds at the Assassin Hood, like myself. Until the next time, guys, take care of yourselves. Check out my social medias down in the description, and I will see you at the next Moon Knight tutorial coming very, very shortly. Goodbye for now, guys.